Hello, hello, hello. This is Frodo Finds Channel, aka Fernando. Welcome to my closet. All right, today's video we're going to be watching Charlie Kirk in his debating or arguing with a liberal. This guy is actually defending leftist brainwashing. So let's see.
The past that a lot of what comes with teachers in schools is that they're putting on students harmful ideology that's very left leaning. But would you argue that Turning Point USA as an organization and many others like it push conservative values over actual
Well,
debate
yeah.
and open-ended discussion of politics?
No.
Okay, well, would you?
Well, yes, because it's a battle of ideology. You know, if there's no one will counter the liberal ideology, and then there was only just one side that's pushing all this agenda. Although the liberal have the media and the Hollywood and all that stuff, but they're louder than the conservatives. So we think the likes of Charlie Kirk and others, to creating this like a Turn Point USA, to have I don't know if they're school. They're not school, but the company that that provides that conservative ideas, pushing the conservative ideas to the public, and to Charlie Kirk's point that liberal ideology is brewing and it's coming from the institutions like the colleges and all that. So that's why he goes into the tours and speak to the college students. So, and that made it different.
Would you say that although I am debating you right now,
It's a little bit of a contradiction. We have open mic for 2 hours, right?
Well, yeah, I know that, but see, the thing is that a lot of what Turning Point USA is advocating for debate with many different viewpoints, but a lot of what Turning Point USA pushes on its followers is conservative ideology.
That's
Do you think that it is one and the same in terms of teachers pushing left-leaning ideology, which is not very supported, or would you say it's
No, I mean, first of all, we're a voluntary organization.
yeah.
Public school teachers are compulsory.
right?
They're
also
paid for by
paid.
taxpayers.
Yes.
Which is mandatory, and kids have to go to school.
Do they have to push the ideology based on what the school is producing in terms of the learning programs, or do you think it's more or less just a personal choice that they're pushing left-leaning
It's a mixture
ideology
of
on
both.
them?
Most of the teachers, it's a personal choice. It's a viewpoint they have.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, just another question. Why do you guys have like a professor watch list in terms of all the liberal professors that you're trying to attack, but you're not giving credit to conservative professors who have had shared their views in the past? So why are you specifically targeting liberal
Professionalist.
professors who are pushing left-leaning ideologies when you're not focusing on right-leaning professors at the same time?
Well, we are a conservative organization.
Well, yes, I understand that, but
So
like
that
if
would
you
be
were,
why.
Yeah, of course, but why wouldn't you
And
have
also-
why would you have a watch list of just only left-leaning professors and not conservative-leaning
Because
professors
the mission
as well?
is to expose left-wing
To
professors.
expose them.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, wouldn't you want to expose the conservative-leaning values and
No.
have a more moderate landscape in terms of how we discuss politics as a whole?
Well, hold on. I mean, yes, of course, this is what we're embodying, but what percentage of professors at this school would you say voted for Trump?
I don't know.
How many would you guys say? 5%, 10%?
Oh yeah. I don't think it would be
20%?
double digit.
Okay. So studies show that based on political donations, about 97% of U.S. college professors donated to Kamala.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then
Not-
which,
97%.
who is sponsoring these donations? What organizations are
they're,
doing
they're,
this?
they're individuals giving $200, $300, $400.
Okay.
So we can look through campaign contributions.
So you would say as a whole, you think that campaign contributions
Let
are
me finish.
Yes.
So when a professor gives a donation, you have to fill out your employer, so we're able to see where they gave money from. So yes, if you give money to Kamala Harris, that's a signal that you support her. Fine. But if 97% of an organization, which is American College, all goes to the left, that's a massive imbalance, right?
Yeah.
That's not moderate. That's
Yeah, but that's-
insanely slanted.
Yeah, but that's not happening though.
Yeah. Yes, it is happening. So I see where this guy's getting. It's he's trying to. First of all, there's like he's trying to say that the Charlie Kirk is supposed to or should have a professional list of conservatives and to be balanced or something like that. But I don't think his comprehends. He, I don't think he understands how the things works. You know, Charlie Kirk and his organization is not going to go or spend time and money to go after, a conservative professor. You know, that's just not going to work. This is the organization is built, for the purpose of countering the liberal agenda. Especially the schools, the professors in colleges and all that, because there are a lot of them. They are like they only hire. It seems like they only hire liberals or progressives or, people that that don't like Republicans, anti-capitalisms, and all that stuff. That's just no. Let's see where he's going. Let's see I want to see.
Education as a
How many? Let me ask. How many of you guys feel as if you would be punished or treated differently if you say you support Trump or conservative values in your class? Look around. Look around. Every single person. So it is happening.
Okay, well,
these
it's
kids
happening
are
to me as well and many other.
these
other
kids are being
moderate to left-leaning
punished
people.
for their views every day.
Yeah, and organizations like yours punish us moderates and left-leanings.
We don't control your grades. We're a voluntary student organization where
Exactly. This kid, he punished us like wow, we tell you, we spank you, or we tell you to go sit in a corner. You moron.
it's not voluntary for them to take
So
a
you're
course.
saying if you were an openly Trump-supporting student, you would get lower grades in your classes
That's a
based
fact.
on the professors? Do you guys have proof of this? Okay, pull up your canvases now. Come on, bro. Come on. Anyways, Mr. Kirk, it was a pleasure speaking to you. I believe that you're a very good speaker, and
I will just say this: you seem like a good-hearted person.
you have evidence?
You seem okay. You seem like a good-hearted person. You want to chat? Let's
Hey,
hear the
Charlie.
evidence quick, super
Okay,
quick. Okay.
super quickly. So, on Canvas, I was writing a essay for one of my classes. Sorry, I
is
just pushed through the crowd. So, my professor specifically told me that my essay that I was writing on my major and my school, sorry, I was writing an essay about my major, and she kept what's the word? All of her comments, like her feedback, was the very first thing she said was related back to climate change, which, okay, my thing is about like real estate in Miami. That has nothing to do with it, whatever. Then she said to relate it back to the loss of Kamala Harris. The loss of Kamala Harris and the 2024 election.
And you're writing about real estate.
Yes, sir. So, and also, there's so much that I wanted to say, but like you said, you want the conservatives out. So I was
No,
like,
it's okay.
I'm
I
giving
just
the
want,
room.
and by the way, we can go the whole audience as an example of this. And so you seem like a good-hearted guy. You want to be a good teacher. I would encourage you to listen to these people because there is structural power bias over conservatives on these campuses. It exists. And what happens then is we are a counter to that to give a voice to these students, thank you, so that they can be heard, that you aren't alone. We want everyone to be treated based on the body of work that you produce in a class, not
course.
based if you wear a MAGA hat or a Black Lives Matter t-shirt, right? We want everyone to be treated based on how good of a student they are. And I think you want the same.
Well, yes, of course. I, by the way, found it a little bit rude that the mic was taken away from me. And also at the same time, I don't like the fact. I don't like the fact that it's
You're
just,
exerting
it's just
your
MAGA
white
students.
male privilege over this young girl. I mean,
Yeah.
do white men always get so upset when the mic gets taken from them?
What? It was my turn to speak. I don't understand why it's.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very
This
much.
guy is
Thank
a
you.
soy beta.
Thank you.
Man, he got triggered. But so that was really. So his point was, he didn't agree with the notion that the professors, the liberal professors, anti-Trump liberal professors, will not so-called punish you, but will not prioritize you if you are a student Trump voter or a conservative Republican. So it's just that he didn't believe that. But anyway, all right, guys. Comment, whatever.